Aloha, welcome back. So real quick this episode, thought we'd run the perimeter. Let me make sure. I've actually made a couple of things. I made myself a chainsaw. The sound in Technic seems to be a little bit foobarred. Ah, come on. And these slimes. It's been a rough day today. Being made a chump by a slime, a baby slime no less, is not what I have in mind for fun. So we're going to run the perimeter. We're going to see what's out here. Look for hopefully a dungeon or, I don't know, 7-Eleven, whatever there is out here. Wow, that was pretty weak. You know, I'm just kind of mentally spent here. Maybe I shouldn't be recording. But I'm not sure I'm ever not mentally weak. We'll just go with it. We'll just take off. We're gonna just take off and see whatever happens. I don't know. I guess there's a huge body of water. I need some of these mushrooms. I've got some red ones. I'm not huge into mushroom stew, but you know, I think that it's an option. Oh, see, now I like the turtles in this mod. What happens is you poke them, so they jump in the shell and you can't hardly hurt them. But they get on their back and then you can hurt them. Nah, not another slime. I've had enough of slimes. That's alright. Those slimes are punks. I'm going to cut down some of the... Oh, it's rubber wood. Let's leave those. A couple more of these. Probably that slime's catching up. What the heck was that? There's something down there. How far am I? I'm a good little ways. I'm not too worried about getting lost here because I know, because of this map add-on. Whoa! Alligator! It's a good thing I don't need a purse or boots. I got iron boots. Don't need any alligator skin boots. What's in here? Man, there's just... I was hoping for some structures. Stupid village, the villagers left. You know, I used deodorant. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of hurt. My feelings are hurt. And that doesn't happen very easily, you know. Pumpkins! I see pumpkins. Sprinting for pumpkins. Come here, pumpkins. Yeah, we're gonna grab some pumpkins. I'm not 100% sure if the Thaumcraft, if you see those little, what the heck's... Oh, it's just more stuff loading. I don't know if the little, not pixies, whatever they are, floating around. I think it means that it has good positive energy in the chunk. Or in the area anyway, even if it's not a full chunk. So, you know, where I'm at, there's quite a few of those things floating around. I found a lot of crystals. That's a good sign. A little bit of research I did. I need to be careful when I start working with that system. Because if I start working with it and I'm not careful, I'm going to release a lot of negative energy into the environment. And I could ruin the chunk. Which, ultimately, I don't think is a really big deal because I can always pick up and move. But I don't really want to do that unless I have to. I don't want to be forced to do it. What are you? Shark. Huh. Who's seen Jaws? And who doesn't feel like that's anything like Jaws? Snakes. Snakes off a plane. I'm probably not the only person out there that quotes a lot of movies, a lot of modern literature. Modern literature, did I really say that? Is there such a thing? I guess there is. Let's not be too harsh. There is such a thing as modern literature. I just don't know if I really believe in modern literature. Okay, so what you see here is a rubber tree, and unless I'm not mistaken, that is the kind that was put in for Buildcraft. I don't think it's an IC2 rubber tree, but I believe it can be processed into rubber. The pieces of wood, and you know what, let's grab a couple. Let's find out. I think the wood can be made into 8 sticks each. You can't make planks. There's a couple. Yeah, let's grab a couple more. Just for experimentation purposes. Fox. Aw, man, an Enderman. These guys are punks too. Yeah, I'm not in a real good mood here. Everybody's a punk right now. I didn't have the worst day of work, but it wasn't very good. I'm on call again. I probably mentioned I'm on call till the 27th. It's the 20th. And what that means is I can't leave work till the work's done, and if I have to go back for the next 24 hours, which really is till the 27th. Yeah, this is my little village. Yeah, I didn't go very far. How much time do we have? Where did I oh, man. Yeah, well, it's getting dark soon. Let's what do we want to do? Let's move on. I did find, I can tell you real quick, if you go in, no, not there, the next little hole, is that right? Over here? I plant a sugar cane like crazy. I need paper galore. Is this the next? No, that's not it. How can I not find this? This is ridiculous. Well, this is one of the ways. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this way right here. This is another. Let me go in the other way. I might have closed it off. Let's have a look. There's another hole. It's a totally different cave system. Yeah, and this is the other way out. So yeah, it's here. I just didn't close it off. It looked like I did. So this is a new cave system. It's in very close proximity excuse me, to the cave system we were in. In fact, it's right next door. It's gonna get dark soon. I gotta get out of here. I've got the outside pretty much lit up. I just don't trust certain creature types to not show up and like just crap all over me, because it's been one of those days. Well, see, I can't even find my way out of here. I know that now wait a minute. I say I know, but where's it at? I know there's another. Oh yeah, here we go. It's down here. Completely different large caves. Look at this. Now I thought I put a torch or two, because it looks like that must be lava. I don't know if I want to go down there. Yeah, that goes somewhere too. Yeah, see? There's a whole new cave system down here. And it probably eventually wraps around. You know, and I need tin. I'm going to do that off camera. And I also started over around the beginning of the cave. I also started to mine some of this marble just for construction purposes right around over here. I believe, yeah, see, this goes on down too. Maybe that, maybe there's more than one. So there's another way out. I think I ran out of torches when I headed down here. There's just more caves, more big caves. Oh, this is on the edge of the ravine, maybe. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Let's get back out of here. could have swore I was tearing into some of this. But I don't know where. Be careful I don't... whoa. Sure I don't let myself get knocked into that. Okay, that's the exit. Must have been in here that I was digging around. Yeah, I think I dug this hole right here. This was just a pathway here, and I dug that out some. I'm working on it, and it probably drops down too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm working on it. Work in progress. Work in progress. And I hate skeletons. I wonder if I should take a pot shot. I love this stinking musket. Load. Aw, man, there's two of them. And fire! Take that. Take that, you lousy crackhead. Dead! Man, I needed that. I needed that. Stupid as it sounds. Alright, so just a quick look. You know what, let's go ahead. Let's do one more thing. Let's check the furnace. Let's drop off the pumpkins. I need to set up a pumpkin farm. Let's find out real quick if these will extract. Yep, they'll extract alright. Coal dust. Let's get some copper ore. Churning. Chugging. Got a whole bunch of coal dust. We're gonna need that. We're gonna probably the next video we're gonna put up a compressor. I don't think I'm quite ready to do upgrades. There are upgrade machines to all these that work faster and are more efficient, and we'll go over those as we build them. Told you I made the chainsaw. That's not a big deal. That's a battery. In the crafting table, or here I can just go to the crafting table. It would be a battery, an electronic circuit, and then 5 refined iron kind of in a tower around that, and that creates a chainsaw. Oh wait, it's at an angle. Battery, electronic circuit, and refined iron, like so. Makes a chainsaw, and then it runs off of this thing, which I never put in because I want my armor. So let's just top this off. Bloop. Alright. I don't know that that noise was necessary, but what the heck. Okay, that's running. Yeah. Let's go jump in the sack. So while that's running, I started to say, we'll build the compressor. I'm going to start taking some of that coal dust. We need coal dust for more solar arrays, which I think I'm going to stick with for now. And the coal dust also, you place it in the compressor, and also some metal, alloy metals, which we'll go over how you make. And you start making the next really excellent armor called nano armor. I think, I don't know if anything's changed, I think you have to wear all 4 pieces of the nano armor for it to be effective. But basically you put the nano armor in a charger, you charge it, and you have to have the next high. I think you can't put it in a bat box. I think you have to have the next highest box, which is a MFE. Yeah, an MFE. So we're going to need 4 diamonds. I'll have to go quarrying. I think I've only got 1 left. A machine block, which is 8 refined iron, 2 times insulated gold cable. I got plenty of all of that. So really the diamond's the only issue. And we'll make an MFE, and that'll hold 600,000 units of energy. And that's the minimum you need to charge nano armor. And I actually fell into some lava while wearing my nano armor. And I basically swam around in it trying to get out. Even got stuck under it like I was under a lake with ice. It was kind of funny. And it stops about 90% of the damage. So I was only taking about a half a heart, and I wasn't hungry, so it was coming right back. I barely even got scratched. And the armor just kind of drained energy kind of slowly. You can always test it out. Put it on all your nano armor, make some nano armor, put it all on. and jump in some lava, you know? I mean, who doesn't want to jump in some lava? And when you do that, you'll just sit there and nothing will happen, really. Now these ostriches, that one attacked me once. I don't know if they're aggressive when you get close. If they're protective. One time I wouldn't do nothing and that sucker came at me. Not that I care, I mean it's a freaking ostrich, right? Punk. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, that's what I saw. I didn't know if it's pumpkins. I saw something orangish. Orange. So we've got a couple of volcanoes. That's what this is. And I've already thought ahead about pumping lava. I've only tried to pump lava out of a volcano once, and I had mixed results. I could do it, but I didn't get much. I ended up having to go down and kind of spelunk and find another pool of lava, which was very close to the bottom of the volcano, but it wasn't the bottom of the volcano. And the other thing is, I've had a hard time finding squid, and I've increased the chances. You can go in here. Well, that's not it. Go into options, go into global mod settings, and then go into the Mo creatures, and you can change. Let's go to vanilla, and you can go to squid frequency, and I increased it. It was like 3 and I changed it to 6, and I still haven't seen a squid. So maybe I haven't been paying attention. And you know, that reminds me, I don't know if I want to do this because I was kind of scared, but I turned ogres down to 0. Now I'm tempted to change it, but the thing is, you know, if an ogre comes in and tears things up, 2 things: if I'm not recording, then it's wasted energy. 2, even if I catch the attack on video, I'm just gonna build everything back up off camera, so it's just gonna cause me more work. And there's a good chance, or a chance, not a good chance, there's a chance that it won't do any good. I'll miss the whole thing on camera anyway. So that looks like there's clay, maybe. That's dirt. I don't know. I've always had a hard time seeing clay. So there's some water, swamp. Aren't there supposed to be... I probably have to dig through. There's supposed to be swamp dungeons or ruins or some kind of crud. I guess I can worry about that if I'm not going to go on a really deep search and destroy or anything here. I just want to take a peek and see if there's something really cool nearby. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, that's clay. I'll eventually want to get some clay. You know what? I better make a little note here before I forget. So I hit C, waypoint. We're just going to put clay on here. Now how do I get... And you can adjust the colors. How do I get gray on here? It's probably blue and red. Let's see what blue and red. That's purple. What the? That's dark. Let's back the blue and the red. No, that's not good. That's gonna have to be close enough. Yeah, that's not right. For somebody with no artistic ability, that's pretty darn good, though. Yeah, if this was win, lose, or draw, it'd just be lose. So I know I mentioned it last time, but you know, I felt like I didn't do a good enough service about talking about Welsh Pixie and her supporting my beginning efforts. So before I get distracted again, I'm just gonna say I really appreciate somebody sticking their neck out. She's got better things to do than to spend any time at all giving me advice. She doesn't even know me that well. And you know, I think that's why I sent her a message, because I can tell she's, well, I think I can tell she's a stand-up person. And that's not just bootlicking, you know. I really mean that. I'm a decent judge of character. You know, I probably might buy the Brooklyn Bridge, you know, if it was somebody that just kind of got my attention. But there's a lot of people that try to sell me stuff or try to convince me of things, like, you know, that they're really smart or whatever. And I'm usually not buying what somebody's selling if I get that vibe. So, you know, Welsh Pixie is, or she calls herself Pixie. You know, she's good. She's good people as far as I'm concerned, and it's not just because she helped me, but I think that's why I sent her a message. So, kudos to her, not just because of what she did for me, but just because I really think she's a good person. So, hopefully that's puts it pretty plain out there. I think she deserves support, and again, not just because I said so. But anybody that's watching, I just want you to know you need to check out Pixie stuff and support her. She's good people. Alright, let's move on. Because moving on is something that I need to do here. Okay, what's this? Nothing. Okay, I can handle nothing. Whoa, I could have got back-ended right here. Let's put mini cave. Mini, whoa. Cave. Let's make this one dark too, but I want more like black, because I don't trust this thing right here. I'm not feeling a good vibe out of this thing. It's like Hee Haw. I don't know if you ever seen Hee Haw. You know, maybe I can link it. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Now, did I take great wood chunks out? Did I have great wood? Did I do this? No, because I started right at the village. Is there somebody else here? No, this has to be an anomaly. I say has to, but I'm a little confused. Maybe it's not. I'll take a few more chunks. Oh, you know what else? I think those affect the Vice level. Okay, I need to leave that alone. That's enough. Okay, for some reason this chainsaw is just not making any noise. That ice? Yes, it's ice. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I think I put it in one of the details of a video. I changed to the 16-bit because the 32-bit was just on the texture pack. I don't know if it was my machine, if it was the texture pack, and I'd even read some people say that there were a lot of performance issues for them with some of the, you know, I like this texture pack, and I'm trying to use something that's a little more colorful. So this is the 16-bit version, and I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I'm just kind of running it. I think I've had it on for, this is the 3rd video, I think. So if that's an issue, somebody speak up. Ah, looky there. Okay, I hadn't found one of these. Silverwood, I believe it's called. Now, the very first time I found the silverwood, I tore that sucker down. Leave it. It's good for your positive energy. It helps get rid of the bad energy. And I don't know that much. Again, we'll learn more. I don't think these matter. You can knock these shimmer leaves out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it anyway because I think I can replant these. But the tree, you can take shears and cut all these leaves off and cut off the wood. The wood comes off a block at a time, and then you can actually rebuild the tree. But I think it's a little bit risky because if the leaves, you know, if there's a little glitch, and I'm not saying there would be, but if there is, you know what? You can see the mini-map, there's more of those trees. There's one southeast of me, and let's head towards the other one. They do show up on the mini-map. There's another one right over here. But I would be afraid that... Whoa, oil! Okay, I'm marking this. This is why I did this. I want to see... And we're going to make this the color of money. Not because I'm that crazy about oil, but... You know, I'm in Texas now. I got to kind of pretend. Okay, Monopoly money. What the heck? So there's a... man, the oil just went nuts on these snowballs. Okay. I'll take them. I like me some snowbirds. Nope, I don't have any. I was wondering if I'd have oil all over my feet. I gotta get out of here. I always goof around until dark. And then I have bad luck, you know. Even though I have ogres turned off, that I still have werewolves turned on. And I've decided I don't like werewolves, and I had thought about earlier, I thought, you know, I need to make myself a golden sword, just in case. And after thinking that, I promptly forgot. I forgot my brilliant idea. So there's a river. Might need to turn my clipping or view distance up too, because it looks like an ocean back here, and it's just not. It's just chunks that haven't been created or grown. So I think I'm going to head back, because we're heading back to the plains. And I could see some of this. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that mini-map more. I'm not in the habit of it because regular Minecraft, you know, doesn't have a mini-map. And I was thinking that when I was watching somebody's video, and I peeked it. I was looking at the map. I was thinking, okay, I'm going to look at that map. And for some reason, like, you know, I was going to see where they were at, or I don't remember. And I was like, oh yeah, there's no map. I've already started kind of expecting it, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm actually actively looking for it. I think that's just not updated. It might be a little cavern, but I don't know if there's anything there. Mini cave, so I'm actually past the point. No, that's the other side. That's the other side of where I'm at. Okay. Here's the little water stand. Yeah, this will probably be the... Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say this might be the last video for a few days, but... I don't know how much recording time I'm going to have coming up over the next few days. Tonight's working for me. I may or may not do another video. I've got a tutorial, kind of a series. I didn't make a playlist out of it because they're kind of basic tutorials. They're nothing really fancy. I think they're kind of helpful, but you know, I don't have all the math written out. And some of the things, you know, when I'm not 100% sure, I just say, you know, this is what I've heard. This is what I think is true. You know, I don't want it to be something where, you know, some of it's work other people have done, you know, things I've read. And even though I do think that it's important to give people credit, you know, some of the things that you hear, that you know, or that you've read, you can find in multiple places. And I don't see the point. Maybe people don't agree with me, but I don't see the point in going in and trying to give even one person credit when it's not necessarily their original information. Or even if it is, you just don't know that. You don't know if it's true, even if they claim that it's the original information. Because I'm not claiming it's my information. I'm just saying this is what it is. At least that's how I feel. Maybe I'm misrepresenting. You know, if somebody's got an issue with it, then I certainly do need to address it. But I haven't gotten that word yet that I've made that mistake. So anyway, that's enough rambling for one day. Let's call this a video. I feel a little bit better after an odd day, and took a look around. I'll continue to work on the area, probably mostly digging down in the mines, picking out some of that ore and transforming the ore. Probably got enough stuff to make a compressor and whatnot. In fact, if I do make a video in the next day or two, that's probably what I'll do, is kind of progress some of the machinery and work towards nano armor. Because I don't really want to go back to the nether until I get the nano armor going. So I want to beef up the electrical system, put in a couple more machines, get some decent armor, and kind of go from there. So until later, this is Maliner saying aloha and mahalo.